A very good evening. Welcome to Prime TV News on Friday, the 25th of October, with me, Iftia Abdul Qadir. Your major news stories first. Prime Minister says it is the present government that paved the way for the conduct of a free election. Official polling cards are mailed. ITN wins several awards at the Sumati Awards Festival. And on news overseas, wildfires rage in California's Sonoma County, forcing evacuations. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has said that the present government has created an environment for the chairman of the Election Commission to hold an independent presidential election. He expressed this view joining in the opening of an elections operational office in the Totalanga area in Colombo. Premier Wickremesinghe said that a free society prevails in the country and the police are carrying out the duties independently and not according to the whims and fancies of politicians. They are assured certain security from the National Police Commission. The election is being held not according to the wishes of the president, but according to the program of the Election Commission. The commission ordered not to give certain appointments and halted them. Did it happen earlier? Such a society should be carried forward. In the past, a white van used to arrive opposite a house and abduct persons. Now, the Suvasaria ambulance comes to the doorstep. It comes only if anyone falls sick. This is the difference between the two versions. There is a difference in society at present than in the past. A large gathering was present. Several people's representatives also expressed their views. The Presidential Commission inquiring into fraud and corruption in government institutions ended today. The period of the operation of the commission is due to end on the 31st of this month. As a result, it was decided to end inquiring into complaints today. After completing these activities, the relevant evidence will be reviewed. Thereafter, the final report will be compiled. The Independent Television Media Network won many awards at the Sumati Awards Festival, the festival of the mini-screen. It was the 24th edition of the Sumati Awards Festival that was held yesterday.
හතරවද සුමති සම්මාන උළෙලෙහි අභිමානයයි මේ. අභිමානයෙන් දස දිග රැව් දෙන්න දරු පායන්න ජය වැහෙන්න. හොඳම රූපවාහිනී කාලීන ප්‍රවෘත්ති වාර්තාකරණය දෙවන ස්ථානය හිමි කරගනු ලබන්නේ ස්වාධීන රූපවාහිනිය සංහිඳියාවේ පාලම ස්වාධීන රූපවාහිනියේ ප්‍රවෘත්ති අංශයේ නියෝජ්‍ය සාමාන්‍ය අධිකාරී ශානුක කරුණාරත්න මහතාට සහ මෙම වැඩසටහන අධ්‍යක්ෂණය කළ ඉන්දික වීරකෝන් මහතාට මෙම
The award for the second place in the Best Television Current Affairs Program category was won by the Deputy General Manager of ITN's News and Current Affairs Division, Shanuka Karunaratna, and its director, Indika Veerakone, for the Sanghindiyave Palama program.
හොඳම රූපවාහිනී ප්‍රවෘත්ති නිවේදක තුන්වන ස්ථානය සම්මානයෙන් පිදුම් ලබන්නේ ස්වාධීන රූපවාහිනියේ දිනුෂි නීමා දීරසිංහ.
Dinushi Dheerasinghe of the Independent Television Network won the third place in the Best News Reading category. Sitara Kaluarachi, who presented the Enterprise Sri Lanka program, won the Best Television Presenters Award, while Chandima Premaratne of ITN bagged the award presented on behalf of the Best Television Magazine program for directing the Ulpata program. ITN's Pulsar Dare venture produced by Chandana Almeida won the Best Television Sports Program. Heshan Vasanta, who directed the Narthane Nivaduak program, won the award presented for the Best Children's Program. Meanwhile, the Independent Television Network received another award for the Best Graphic Animator. It was Eranda Rupasinghe who received this award for the At Powder program. The Best Upcoming Teledrama Actors Award was bagged by Kalana Gunasekara, who played the role of Priyanta in the Kumbio teledrama telecast by ITN, while the Best Upcoming Teledrama Actress Award was won by Kalani Dodantana, who played a role in the Sahodaraya teledrama, also telecast by ITN. The first Merit Award was presented to Yureni Noshika, who played the role of Hirunika in the Kumbio teledrama, while the second Merit Award was won by Deepani Silva, who acted in the Sanghinda teledrama telecast by ITN. The Best Music Director Award was bagged by Kasun Kalhara, who directed the music for the Sahodaraya teledrama telecast by ITN. The Sumatipala Memorial Award, given once in a lifetime to an artiste, was presented to senior veteran actor Alexander Fernando and to Sumana Amarasinghe, who had won the hearts of her cinema fans. Sumati chairman, parliamentarian Tilanga Sumatipala and many distinguished guests graced the occasion. Congratulations to all winners. New Democratic Front presidential candidate Sajith Premadasa has pointed out that he would unveil a new political culture that would give the general public the resources of the country completely, ending the historical robbery carried out by the politicians for several decades. Sajith Premadasa expressed these views addressing the public rally held at the Dikwella Public Grounds at Devinwara in Matara. A large gathering, including many parliamentarians, joined in this rally. Sajith Premadasa said that the people's representatives were treating the people at a low-grade level. This cannot happen. The people's representatives are being elected with the pledge of the people. He told the rally of his intention to create a new political culture. Under this system, if anyone who wishes to enter politics, they should do so not with the intention of securing a job or earning money. He said that hereafter he would not permit anyone to engage in looting or embezzling funds. For several decades, what was done in the country was a major historical robbery. Sajith Premadasa said that he was prepared to hand over the resources of the country to the people and strengthen the motherland. He said he would make the motherland the paradise of development. Meanwhile, another public rally was held at the Port de la Mahavidyalaya grounds in Akmimana to consolidate the victory of Sajith Premadasa. A large gathering, including many parliamentarians, joined in this meeting. At this meeting, Sajith Premadasa pledged to take all initiatives to preventing the drugs racket that is operative in the country for several decades. Presidential candidate Sajith Premadasa said that the drug kingpins and those who are actively engaged in terrorist activities are convicted in courts. He would not at all hesitate in hanging them. The public society should be safeguarded. The children should also be protected. School children numbering 4.4 million have become hostages of the drugs menace that spread in the country for several decades. New campaigns are being mooted by prisoners who are giving publicity to the drugs menace through the easy cash system. If Sajid Premadasa was given an opportunity to become the president of this country on the 16th of November, he said that he wished to give a pledge that under the leadership of Sarath Fonseca, he would wipe out the drug peddlers. Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa has pledged to consolidate democracy, strengthening the local government institutions after he assumes power. Gotabaya Rajapaksa expressed this view addressing a public rally organized to ensure his victory at the presidential election. This public meeting was held at the Mahiyangana public grounds. The meeting was organized by former Uva Provincial Minister Anura Vidanagamage and parliamentarian Tenuka Vidanagamage. Many parliamentarians, including opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa, joined in this meeting. Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that it is through the local bodies that the problems of the people are intimated to the government and are being resolved. These institutions were very powerful during their period. The necessary grants were provided to these bodies and strengthened. He said that these local government institutions should be re-strengthened and democracy consolidated. Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that the country should be self-sufficient in food. Food security should be consolidated. They cannot depend on foreign countries. At the same time, the farmer should be strengthened. The government still depends on 1/3 of the agricultural industry. As such, he assured that the fertilizer subsidy will be provided free of charge. Not only that, he promised to waive off their loans. Presidential candidate of the National People's Power Force, Anura Kumara Dissanayake, has said that the time has come to alter the 71-year-old political path. Anura Kumara Dissanayake was addressing a public rally held in the Saindamaradu area in Batticaloa. The meeting was organized to ensure his victory at the presidential election. Anura Kumara Dissanayake said that a decision should be taken to alter the decision at the November 16th presidential election. It's because that the country should be built. 3 reasons have to be first fulfilled to do so. If not, the country cannot be built. The first should be to implement the law justifiably. He called on the people to hand over the power to them so that the law could be equally enforced to all, irrespective of differences and whether they are rich or poor. There should be a control to fraud, corruption and wastage. He pledged that they would end wastage. The maintenance of former presidents by the government will be halted. Anura Kumara called on the people to join hands in ending this 71-year-old political journey. The election manifesto of the National People's Party, former Army Commander General Mahesh Senanayake, was launched yesterday. The release of the National People's Party presidential candidate Mahesh Senanayake's election manifesto took place at the Sri Lanka Foundation Institute. It consisted of a 10-point pledge. He presented his policy statement to invited guests, including members of the Mahasangha. He pointed out that he would be dedicated to serving the nation instead of politics. General Mahesh Senanayake said that his intention was to eradicate all differences in the society, ensure national security, create a stable economy and a decent political culture. He reiterated that he is the only candidate who could establish a common law, as he does not belong to a political party but a team of specialists from various fields. At all times, his aim will be to establish an administrative system that is responsible to the country. The Election Commission said that the official polling cards of the presidential election were to be handed over to the Postal Department today. The distribution of the official polling cards is scheduled to commence tomorrow. The distribution of the polling cards is slated to end on the 9th of next month. Sunday, the 3rd November, has been declared as a special distribution day. The Election Commission has informed that those who do not receive their polling cards before the 9th can obtain them after this date from the respective post offices, consolidating their identity. The printing of the official polling cards took place at the government press under strict security. This time, the length of the official polling card is 26 inches. This is because of the high number of candidates contesting the election. Parliamentarian Kumara Velgama says the young and educated should be appointed to the cabinet. He opined so in response to questions directed by the media. The parliamentarian was speaking at a news conference of the SLFP held in Colombo. In response to a query raised by the journalists, Kumara Velgama said that 25 years had passed since Chandrika Kumaratunga became the president. He said that they plan to hold a major conference. It was the initial discussion they had today. The parliamentarian said that the General Secretary and the Treasurer of the party were not invited as they extended their support to SLFP against the interests of organizers of the party. He remarked that his policies will not be swayed when asked about the fast commenced by some members of the Mahasangha, urging him to support presidential candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Kumara Velgama highlighted that he will be impartial at this election. The parliamentarian said that a constitutional change is mandatory to ensure that the young and educated are appointed to the cabinet. Business News is up next. A delegation from German Tour Operators Association arrived in Sri Lanka. The delegation was welcomed by the officials of the Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau. The aim of the Tourism Promotion Bureau is to carry out measures to boost German tourist arrivals to Sri Lanka with the support of the tourism trade in the country.
Okay, the German delegation just came to Sri Lanka in order to support in hard times. What we are trying to do, and that is the purpose of our visit, to promote Sri Lanka once again in the German source market in order to get more German tourists to Sri Lanka, in order to cover the bad times you are having at the moment. And I believe the Germans, they used to be happy to come to Sri Lanka, and they will come again.
For more information, visit www.itnews.lk. Many thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.